Game number 2 in Group A for Gold Championship Series. This time we have a restream, so there might be some lags here and there, but we have the beautiful production with the player cams in the left. On the top left, we have the best player of all time, the legend, the 5th race. It is Moon, and his opponent today is Yoshishi. Both players Night Elf here. Moon is starting in the upper left, as I guess. Could be the other way around, though. Not so sure, since we don't have colors, to be honest. But yeah, these players actually met at WCA 2015. It was the opening bout for the tournament on stage in Yinchuan. Moon was able to take it 2-1, but Shishi, yeah, he was kind of disappointed with his performance. He said, okay, we played on a different patch. There was an issue with the Tome of Experience. I could have beaten him. And so he gets his revenge today. I still don't know who's who. Does anyone know the accounts? I think this is Shishi, the purple one. Can we see the account name somewhere? This is so weird. I'm not used to restreams anymore. Without camera control, and of course without sound, because the Chinese commentary is talking over it. So yeah, this is basically the standard. The blue player is Moon. Alright, thank you. This is basically the standard opening for Night Elf. Both players are going for the Merc spot. Both players want the Shadow Priest, obviously. And the big item, Claws +9 would be awesome. Boots would be awesome. It is a Ring of Protection for Moon. And his opponent, Shishi, he's still fighting the Renegade Wizard, tanking some more damage on the Engine of War. Losing a lot of HP, actually. But there it is, Claws +9. The right clicks will be horrible for Moon. But of course, Echo Isles is the map where you can get the most claws. There are 10 spots where you can get them, on top of the marketplace where you can buy them if they don't drop while creeping. So it is Shishi on the left, Moon on the right. In Night of Mirror, that's going to be a little tricky, but I think you will figure it out. Expansion play by Moon. Oh yeah, there we see it in his nickname. It is the Gloves of Haste, which is a nice item, especially if you get the Orb of Venom later. Boosting your attack damage means more poison stacks, and that is a lot more damage. Shishi seems to be a little slower in everything, but that's the reason we see right here. This is the earlier attack, while Moon is going for an earlier expansion. I think this will pay off, but it looks like Shishi is not going for the Expo at the moment. Battle for the boots of the two players. But Moon is gonna get it, and he is away already. Is there a staff for him? Yeah, there is a staff. I thought about it. So he can do some damage. Staff out, staff home. Oh, he's not doing that. Oh, nice! He stole the Berserker and staffed onto it so he can interrupt the creeping here, immediately going for the Shadow Priest. But so far he's not doing good. The Murlocs are helping though. Or the Engine of War is definitely down, and you would like to have it as a static defense. Demon Hunter of Moon is coming in. Mana Burn. He has the level advantage. Level 3 versus level 2. But of course, Shishi has Claws. But Moon bought the Claws as well. Ultra Vision has been upgraded, or is upgrading at the moment, and he is so scared of Shishi that he puts an Engine of War right into his base just for defense purposes. And yeah, if I analyze the minimap correctly, we have no expansion for Shishi. We have no expansion for Shishi, and he has to know about Moon's Expo, but still he's taking his time to creep. And I wonder if that is the correct decision. I mean, when the Tree of Life is building, there's a high chance of canceling it. On the other side, once it's finished and protected, it's gonna be hard. More income now for Moon, but there is the tech advantage, and the tech advantage is incredibly huge. Shishi must be ready at the moment. Yeah, almost. The Huntress Hall is barely on time, so he will have a fast level 2 hero, he will have Dryads, he will have faster bears, and he has plus 17 damage already on his demon. So, ay. Still trying to log into NetEase for game number 2, but apparently this is not working. So we have to rely on... now it's working. Alright, I will be back for map number 2 with my own camera control, which is always great. Yeah, Fast Expo versus Fast Tech. Shishi's going for tier 3. He's not like a fancy talent player. He's not known for any kind of risky play, except with his hero. He tends to lose his hero sooner than later. That's why the Chinese call him the acrobat. But with a high amount of bears, I don't know what Moon's follow-up is on the Expo. Staff now by Shishi, Keeper of the Grove, second hero. Will he trap something? No, the Entangle goes onto the Archer. I wonder if this was a misclick. Shishi is known to be the best Chinese Night Elf, but his only big accomplishment was winning the J-League in 2015 versus Infi in the finals. So, there's the Entangle. This time it hits, and this time we see the mighty right clicks from the Demon with plus 17, and Moon has to run away. There's no boots on Shishi, so he will get away, but this is gonna cost a lot of Moon Juice for the best player of all time. One Archer is still harassing, but he will not cancel that. Counter Archer being staffed home, so this might be some additional experience for Shishi. And now he's coming towards the expansion. You see it on the minimap. Purple is coming. In the meantime, Moon transitioned into Huntress. Okay, that is some kind of follow-up, but as long as there are Berserkers, and there will be bears very, very soon, the Huntress won't stand a chance against anything anymore. So more mercs for Shishi, and then it will be time to kill the expansion. Moon bought something here, but he gets Ogi the Mauler. The shop is gone, so Moon has no staff. No staff, no potions. If he cancels that shop, he has to focus it, though. He doesn't. Okay, he's focusing on the Demon Hunter. And this works nice for Moon so far. There's the Golem. He staffs him out. The shop is ready. Moon with a potion. Moon with his staff, I believe. Saving money, the Mud Golem. Staffing him out. Very well done. Demon Hunter is coming back in with a Tele Staff. And the Huntress reigns supreme over the Mercenaries. And I have to question Shishi's decision-making here. He had a nice army. And Moon forcing the town portal now. Very well done by the Korean. So what I was about to say is, I have to question Shishi's decision-making here. He could have easily attacked the expansion. And so I don't know if that was the right call. Moon with a great defense, but this was not a go for Shishi that was attempted to win the game. The go that is attempted to win the game is the one with bears. And if you fight with bears versus no bears, it's going to be pretty damn hard for the legend. But he has additional gold income. He has a good amount of Huntress, so he might sustain the first attack if he gets a lot of mercenaries on top of things. We have the Keeper of the Grove for Moon. For Shishi, we have a pretty hard-hitting Demon Hunter, as we mentioned before. And now Moon is creeping again. Tome of Experience, maybe for Shishi. We have to see it later. Scroll of Healing, and he has the staff and the Town Portal. Town Portal, of course, 350 gold that you cannot afford easily if you're down to one base. Second heal scroll, so Moon is investing wisely. He knows, okay, my opponent's units will be stronger. I have to get some kind of item advantage here. And as we are on Echo Isles, this is... shop control is, of course, super duper important. Oh! Ancient of Wind! The unit that made Moon so famous in the matchup versus Orc. I have rarely seen him play talents, I guess. Usually he is down to the normal Bear Mirror. It's not his best matchup, that's for sure. But it's also not Shishi's best matchup, because in China there's not too many players to practice with. Especially Knight of Mirror. You have Colorful and elegant, and that's about it, I guess, on a good level. Well, for Moon, he has been practicing with Lorliet, I bet. They both know each other fairly well, and Moon was his mentor back when Lorliet was a small little talented player. And now he returns the favor, but Moon has to be careful, using the first potion already, but there's Ensnare on Muddy the Mud Golem, and he dies. But still, the bear count on Shishi's side is not that great, and Moon will fight with mass range. Level up. Oh, he stole that. Went of mana stealing. And a bottom for Moon. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. True Shot Aura on everything, and finally Shishi's deciding to go for an expansion himself. But Moon is staying on tier 2, yes, and that push is designed to kill the opponent Night Elf early. You have Huntress to block, you have Dryads to slow and dispel the Reju and the Roar, and you have the Talons to do the damage with Fury Fire, of course. He's not going for Cyclone though, that might be too expensive, even on 2 bases, and might take some more time. But the thing is, on his Demon Hunter he has no Orb. And that is a good advantage that Shishi has. He's scouting it now. Plus 22. Will the Demon Hunter carry Shishi to the first win? There is 2 Shadow Priests, 1 Berserker, and I highly doubt that this expansion is gonna survive. But Shishi, you might surprise me here. It's 79 food for Moon, 2 heal scrolls, an Invu potion. He has all the items that he needs. But he does not want to fight into the Engine of War. Owl Scouts bringing a lot of vision, a lot of info to Moon. But we have 4 bears. Supply-wise, Moon has to have the upper hand. Tier 3 tech has started. And he's approaching the main base. Looking concentrated as ever. Some lags here and there. I hope this will stabilize. Alright, it does. Or not. Shishi is gathering his forces. I think one last round at the Merc camp and then he will force the fight. Oh, Moon is splitting the army. This is so smart. Attacking the main base with the Dryads because they are so fast and they can run away. And on top of things, attacking the expansion with Huntress. But will he have to pay a high price? Level 4 on the Demon Hunter. 32 damage with Raw. And the piercing and magic damage is doing 0 to nothing to buildings. Maybe that was not the most genius move, but he is distracting and forcing Shishi to go back into the space. He's might be able to kill the shop. No, Moon is retreating everywhere. Moon is retreating everywhere, and there is casualties. Some casualties here. Finishing a Dryad. He's finishing the second Dryad. No, staffed out. Well done. And he's fighting with half his army, and he's still doing it. Here comes the Demon Hunter. Here comes the Huntress to block. Maybe a little repositioning here, but the Fury Fire versus the Bears is doing an amazing job. Heal Scroll being used, and Shishi is completely falling apart as it seems. The Moonwells are dry. Final Bear is down. Or was it? He might have 2 more bears. Surround opportunity, but missed it. In the meantime, of course, both players are mining from 2 bases, and the siege towards the main base continues. The army of Moon looking so strong, 76 versus 70 food, but it's only 2 bears, and you see there is Fairy Fire on, and the damage multiplier is so hard. The bottom is kinda in a bad position. The Huntress can die, that's no problem. He's just feeding the Demon Hunter with it, but they don't have actual value. He has to take care of the ranged army. There is another heal scroll, using it now, bottom level up, so he might have Searing Arrows. Demon Hunter of Shishi is taking good care here back in the army, but Ogi the Mauler is dead, and so will be the final bear in a second, or the second last bear. Nice Shadow Melts of Moon. The 3rd heal scroll has been used. And it's only 46 food remaining for Shishi. His Demon Hunter is low as well. Now the final bear is down. Level 5 on the Demon Hunter of Moon. Level 3 mana burn. Everything is low. He has to portal out or he will lose a lot. But he gets out in time. Very well done. There has been some damage made and now he can heal up. All the Moon Juice is there. 66 food and 1,200 gold for Moon. He can easily reproduce. It's gonna be so fast. Dryads are fairly quick to reproduce. Talents are fairly quick to reproduce. But he has lumber issues. He has severe lumber issues. There's no shredder. That could break the camel's back. But apart from that, he has a huge army advantage. He has a nice Demon Hunter. The Potom is leveling quickly. Heal Scroll now. He has the shop control. Double Heal Scroll, yeah. And how is Shishi supposed to fight against this? But he's kind of stabilizing. The problem is, when the Dryads attack the bears, they are so slow that you can't really micro them. Then comes the Fury Fire and then you just right click. And what can you do except staff them out? Not too much. Not too much. Level 3 on the Potom. Everything has bonus damage. Thanks to the True Shot Aura. And it's 20% now, I guess. Plus 6 on the Potom. Moon has an Invu Potion now. And he's back to 80 food. Spent his entire gold bank that he came from. Shishi is at the shop, but he will be disappointed, I guess. Since Moon got both scrolls and the Invul, I don't think there's anything left for Shishi to get. And the Keeper of the Grove is not doing too much as well. Because there is no melee damage, so the Thorn Sword is completely worthless. Except for the Demon Hunter, maybe. Yeah, he's kind of taking the aggressive part. Or he wants to occupy the shop, I guess. But that's not gonna work. Tome of Experience for the Demon, but still not level 5. You see how much more Moon killed. And here he comes, 5th race from above. First bear being focused down to 50%. There is the Demon Hunter right up front. He's being focused. Oh boy, horrible position for the Demon. Has to be staffed out immediately. Heals up and Town Portal on the Keeper of the Grove. No chance to fight here for Shishi. And he lost another, I don't know, 8 food or something. A lot of Moon Juice is gone. And Moon is just looking so dominant. Another pair of heal scrolls for the Korean. 3 now. 3 and the Invul Potion. But Shishi's getting closer and closer to 5. And this Demon Hunter is still so strong, man. With plus 22. But he struggles to bring it to the battlefield. He struggles to bring the damage to the units. Level 4 on the Potom. I'd love to see Starfall, though. That would be a nice opening to this series. Shishi's taking good care of the shop now. He was too late twice already. I think this time he might have gotten 1. Upgrades now on the Dryads to do some more damage. Oh, Moon actually transitioned into bears. You can do that, of course. Before that, he has the Huntress to block, or had the Huntress to block, and now he has the Mighty Siege Bears. And now it actually makes more sense to upgrade, obviously. I feel Shishi doesn't have the answer to this mass ranged combo. So he's going for more Dryads. But the bears, of course, will be the answer to more Dryads. So Moon is always one step ahead, as it seems. But it's definitely not over. Fury Dragons are coming in. 1-1 tech for Moon already. The position is not that great. The Bears are in the back, and now he's repositioning, and now it looks a little better. Entangle on the bottom. The aura's working again. Level 5 on Shishi's Demon Hunter, but the first bear is falling already. The second bear is just melting. Moon has problems with his Demon Hunter Invo Potion being popped, and yeah, he has a Scroll of Protection even to save his units there. Moon with a nice concave, finishing one bear after another. Heal mana burn on the Demon Hunter of Moon. The Invo Potion is gone. Is there a Town Portal or something? Yes, Heal Scroll being used. He stays in that fight, but he has to be so super duper careful. But apart from that, he's just wiping the floor with the Chinese surround on the demon, and that has to be it. Booyah! Level 6 on the Demon Hunter of Moon, and the game is over. Moon is taking it home. When gets the first the 1-0. Nope. That's it. Here we see him. Concentrated as always. Not one smile on his face. But of course, this series is not won. He has to win one more map, and Shishi. Night Elf Mirror is not his stick. So I'm trying something now to give you the camera of the players in our overlay. That would be nice. Right? So I hope they invite me now. I'm always switching to the Chinese stream once they're showing the players. At the moment on the Chinese stream, they're showing the casters. So I'd rather show me than Forest Bridge and the girl. Are they actually playing from the middle of the woods? Yes, this is a LAN tournament in a forest. You're welcome, Young Hans. So we will be here every single day for Gold Championship Series. Not only today, not only tomorrow, but we will cast the entire tournament. 2 weeks of Warcraft, of an offline tournament of Warcraft. So it's so rare that we have it. So we have to do our very, very, very best to cover it as good as possible. I hope we get some co-casters the next days. I know yours will be super duper busy, and I guess away from the computer, but I will do my best to get yours in, or whoever is in. Show beautiful trees. It's just the casters there, man. It's just the casters. What has been cancelled? I'm still wondering what's going on with PGL, because I didn't hear anything about it afterwards. I heard that Xiao T is playing, or KOT, or whatever its name is. Will the groups not be finished today? Nope, they won't. They will finish tomorrow. We have a 2-on-2 afterwards, and then we're done for the day. But we will be back tomorrow, of course, and the day after tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. From Monday to Monday we are here casting. And don't forget about the WCA finals on Friday. Gonna be so awesome. Maybe I'll buy a tree just for to feel closer to the studio there in China. So if you don't know what's going on here, we are casting the Golden Championship Series. That is a tournament sponsored by NetEase and Blizzard. So it's definitely one of the most prestigious tournaments we have in the current Warcraft scene. It's all offline, and it's so rare that we see that in Warcraft. So it's about $15,000. The last winner was Infi in January. That was the first edition of that tournament, and it was a glorious tournament. Versus 120 in the finals. I think a lot of us remember it. So, okay. Yeah, we have the Wikipedia on. There it is. Oh, well, it's actually the wrong one. There it is. $15,000. You can get the link if you type !grid. And we are in Group A today. Romantic won his first game against Safe, so he is in the winner bracket final. And Moon is leading 1-0 against his opponent Joe Shishi. If Moon wins the next map, tomorrow we're going to see Romantic versus Moon and Shishi versus Safe. So we have 2 slots for each group to advance to the playoffs. And of course, for the European audience, it gets super exciting on Sunday because Foggy made it through the ladder contest, and he will face 120, Lin, and Lucifer. And it's gonna be very interesting. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this. I hope he will do great, and I hope he's not too nervous. So the support of the NetEase guys is amazing so far. Good cooperation throughout the past few weeks. And if you missed it, we will have an editor of W3 Arena live at the venue on Sunday and Monday to cover Foggy's group. So he will do some interviews, he will do some pictures, and of course we're going to share it all on our Facebook and Twitter, so feel free to follow us there. It's facebook.com/backtowarcraft and twitter.com/backtowarcraft or @backtowarcraft as the handle. And of course, if you want to get an email notification once we are live, feel free to follow us here at Twitch. Donation money for trees and beers. I'm not drinking beers in the middle of the day. At least if I'm not on a festival. Oh yeah, we have the 1000. Thank you very much. On a Monday at 1:30. So we're still waiting for the ads to be finished here in China. Of course, a tournament like this costs a lot, and they need to make some revenue. Make a tree fund. I actually don't know where to get some plants here in St. Pauli at Reeperbahn. I have no idea. It's holiday in Germany, but I don't think it's holiday in France, right? I think the Monday is not off for the Frenchies. I'm not too sure. I think I asked Shad about this. But yeah, I have to work later on, so it's not holiday for me. Still World of Warcraft ads going on. So what can I do? I don't know where the next Baumarkt is. It's quite far away, I guess. No holiday, but it's day off? You lazy Frenchies. Okay. Wow, so many streamers. I hope they can keep the coverage up. I think Hawk is streaming. Of course, Mr. Indra is streaming. Ah, there's a Hageboy at the Königstraße. Thank you. Okay, maybe I'll go tomorrow and get some plans here. Do you like sweet or salty stuff? Both. I think if I had to choose, I would go for salty stuff. For potato chips, most likely. Moon and Shishi is 1-0. Oh, and we're back, everybody. There we go. Nah. There we go. Oh, come on. Now they have these streamers again. But yeah, it's not started yet. So Forest Bridge and his colleague are talking once again. Of course, it is exciting for them. They want to see that Chinese pride, Shishi versus Moon. But first game, he just outsmarted him with a tactic that worked a lot better. So Shishi definitely has to step up his game if he wants to save his spot in the winner bracket final, where he will meet with Romantic if he wins. There we see the studio again. On the left side, Shishi. On the right side, Moon. Now it's turned around. Moon always has his head down. I don't know if he doesn't want to see, or if he doesn't want that the viewers see his facial expressions. Shishi looks a little demotivated. I know him a little happier. Next map is once again Amazonia. This is the exact second map that we saw in game number 1 between Romantic and Safe. Yeah, and it's loading, alright. So, finally we're in game. It's starting. And there we have it. Moon versus Shishi, map number 2 on Amazonia. Oh, Moon is in purple here at the upper right. His opponent, Joe Shishi. Such a promising player, but he struggles to find the big wins in tournaments, I guess. So, let's see if I can add some production value here. Doesn't really add much, does it? But okay, let's go for it. Alright! So, map number 2, Shishi has to win if he wants to stay alive in the winner bracket, otherwise he will meet with Safe in the loser bracket semifinal, and Moon has to beat Romantic tomorrow in the winner bracket final. Moon here, upper right in purple, Shishi in teal, bottom left. Both players are deciding for a Demon Hunter, the standard opening here on Amazonia. So, where's the Engine of War? There it is. Usual laboratory creep spot as well. For both players, no fancy, I don't know what you can do. Fast expansion, shop creep first, something, some crazy stuff like that. No. It's all gonna be standard. And here we go with the first creeping of the game. So, Moon's fast yeah, I think Shishi's decision making here on map number 1 was the key to victory for Moon. Of course, in the end, his army composition was a lot better since he has Master Bears and Master Talons and Dryads and basically everything that a Night Elf can offer except Mountain Giants and Hippos maybe. But Shishi had the chance where he had like the first bear and Moon didn't tech to tier 2 yet, and there was a chance to kill his expansion. He failed to capitalize from that and rather did a fight with his back against the mercenary camp. That was not that smart. Moon is going for an early Hunter's Hall here. This is more like the European approach of Night Elf Mirror. Or maybe the Koreans have adapted to that as well. Shishi is going for the earlier attack. But that means that Moon is going to have a lot more map presence, can add some more pressure, can creep faster, I guess.
Players' forces are under attack.
So let's see if the fast tech for Shishi will pay off this time. WCA, in the opening bout, it was 2-1 for Moon. So Shishi has won at least a map against him. But that was in December, and since then Moon got a lot stronger, especially versus Human. We saw the 3-0 versus Infi, where he had some devastating Zeppelin micro again. His staffs were on point, everything was just great. So he's not the Moon of 2007, but he is way better than in December. Level 2.5 for both players, slippers and gloves, and the mantle for Moon compared to ring and double mantle. This might be nice for the keeper later, but for the Demon Hunter, of course, it's complete trash. No level 3, and Moon is teching as well. He has the Hunter's Soul down. Ultra Vision is a nice upgrade, of course, to get the same vision at night that you got at day. He sells the 2 mantles, gets the dust for it, and he will most likely get the boots, or is he skipping on it to get some more gold? I think you can afford it. So Moon is chasing around. He didn't get the boots either. Of course, both players are scouting each other somehow. This is nice. Watch awards for Shishi. Map vision always great. And yeah, they are not going for the boots. Interesting enough. Tech almost done. It's not that big of an attack advantage actually. Moon has the first Hunter's Soul out. Level 3 for him. It took some time to creep this, but it's worth it. Both players got Watcher Waltz actually, so it is fine. Shishi's second hero, Naga this time. Or is he going for the keeper? Moon is scouting this, so he sees, alright, no second hero from the tavern, but no second hero from the altar either. Maybe Shishi expected this and waited. Yeah, and there it is, Naga. He wants pressure. He sees, alright, Engine of War is here. It takes some time though. He can drag them into the Engine of War to get level 2. But yeah, both players without boots. Moon recognizes, alright. He needs some time. He wants to distract. What does he need the time for? Is he tricking him into this second hero? Into the wrong second hero choice? I don't know. Is Moon gonna go? No, Moon is not going to go for Naga here. Has no gold for that. In the meantime, oops. Almost level 2 on the Naga here. Wand of Illusion can be so great versus bears. Never underestimate the power of Wand of Illusion in Night Elf Mirror. If both players are going bears. And there is once again the expansion for Moon. Sneaky, sneaky.
Are under attack.
I think he will not do the same mistake as Life and eat through the forest here. And tank with it. Dark Ranger. Huh? That's interesting. I like the Dark Ranger in combination with a Potom for the double orb. But with a Demon Hunter, I don't see it working against bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon is getting distracted by that illusion. Still no tier 3 tech for Moon, but the expansion is up. lures the creeps away. But Shishi is doing the exact same thing. Little spike here, but I think that's alright. Skeletons are scouting, he sees alright. Only one engine of lore up, while Moon has double up. No tier 3 tech, no engine of wind. Is he playing Mass Dryads? Well, of course he has to take some time for this expo to be up. What is this? Oh, big healing, nice! One of the best items that he could get. On the other side, one of mana stealing, which is not so great.
A town is under siege.
Tier 3 tech is almost done, and once again, it is the fast tech versus expo. On map number 1, this worked damn well for Moon. But he played with talents, and only Dryads versus Bears. I don't see it working. Flute of Accuracy, which is of course amazing. +2 on every unit. And if he adds talents later, +1 for them. And Moon is playing, yeah, this is level almost 4 and 2.5. It's basically the same for both players. Shishi a little advanced with the second hero. Master Bears are coming. 35 seconds and the most devastating Night Elf unit is on the battlefield. And then Moon has some problems. He has to kite. Once again, he needs great shop control, but he has no resources at the moment. Has to wait some. Has a Shredder to support him in a fight. But yeah, he can play defensively. Because the clock is ticking against Shishi. The expansion is running, he gets additional gold, he can put it into his units. But he's still not taken.
Are under attack.
Maybe he knows alright, the first push will be hard for me to counter. Oh, Boots of Quel'Thalas, by the way. +11 and additional attack speed. Hard. And of course, if you're with your back against the expansion, you can't really kite. Which is what you want if you play Dryads. Oh, Shishi with a red spot already. Risky, but might be worth it. Level 4, Naga will get level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
What's the item? Ah, he didn't kill it yet. Moon is coming for the creep jack, but there is a town portal and oh my god, endurance aura. Jackpot item here, more attack speed, more movement speed, which is so nice. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger, the fight ensues, and here we have the first dead bear. Moon didn't lose anything just yet. The Shredder will be safe, most likely, microing the Giant and the Huntress out and killing the second bear in time, but has to be careful. Fork Lightning, Demon Hunter down. He wasn't careful enough. Heal Scroll arrives too late. He's getting rid of the second last bear here, but the Shredder is down, and now Shishi is taking care of the Dark Ranger. Level 4 on the Naga already. The Giants are reigning supreme, but on the other side, the Demon Hunter, he's packing a punch, everybody. Mana burn on the Dark Ranger. Will she survive? She has no healing, but there are Dryads to slow the Demon Hunter down, so she gets away with murder. Another bear dead, and now, yeah, what is Shishi doing, man? He's losing his entire army here, only focusing on the second hero of Moon, and now it's a lot of Dryads versus Naga, but here comes the Demon Hunter to pick up the units. First Dryad down. More slow, but a lot of evasion is coming in, and now the slow might be gone. The Demon Hunter is back, the Dark Ranger is back, Heal Scroll being used. Oh my god, Moon is struggling so hard. Moon is struggling so hard to keep his level 2, his second hero alive. But it looks like, thanks to, yeah, because he has no boots on the Demon, he won't get her. Oh, 2 more hits.
Players' forces are under attack.
In the meantime, still looking bad for Shishi with the armies. He stopped for a second with his demon. Will this save the Dark Ranger? There's the sharp Dryad. Slow him! Oh my god, what's he doing? He has an Invul Potion, uses it. And that is why the Dark Ranger is getting away. Moon still 56 food. Shishi down to 42. Too much hero focus. Too much hero focus. And now he's running into the Dryads. No town portal, no invul, no healing, no nothing. But there is no chance to surround him at the moment. This was an expensive buyback on the Demon Hunter, but he can afford it since he has an expansion and his opponent doesn't. And Shishi lost so much army. Only 4 bears remaining. And it looks like the micro-intensive play with the Dryads is paying off again.
Are under attack.
Was this creep spot too risky for Shishi? I think with a decent amount of bears, you should rather go for the expansion. Trap your opponent here, so he can't run away. Shishi learned from his games against Lawlight and NWL. He knows, alright, Zeppelins are great, Zeppelin drops are even greater. Will Moon expect this? Will he scout it? Somehow. His army is close by. But now he sees it. With a Wisp. Will he be there in time? I think so. Yeah, he will be there. Great, great, great timing by one of the all-time greats of Warcraft. And this is the expansion for Shishi. Might be too late, but he's using the time that Moon allows him to get. Still no tier 3 tech. Still no talents. In the long run, I think the Mass Dryad play can't work. Oh, he has to be careful with that Zeppelin. Demon Hunter has no orb. So he's not a danger. He's not a threat to Shishi. And he sees, alright, if your army is at the expo, see what I'm doing? I'm going for your main. But he's wasting time. He feels it's too risky with the damaged Zeppelin. Now he decides otherwise, but he sees, alright, everything is here already. This is not Shishi's best day. Definitely not Shishi's best day. Moon is evacuating all his wisps. He's up at 80 food, Dryads. 0-0 upgrades. And the expansion got cancelled. What was it? He hasn't done a single point of damage to Moon. He keeps him busy, yeah. But Moon is mining. Moon is mining and mining and mining and mining. Shishi is still at 50 food, no upkeep. That's of course one solution to deal with an expansion. There's always Dryad scouting and defending. Moon has this down. Of course, a lot of games versus Lawlight makes you aware of Zeppelin drops. There was a game, a Night of Mirror, Lawlight versus Shishi and NWL, on that exact map, Amazonia, where Lawlight used the time to go into Chimeras and just wrecked his opponent with it. I don't see it here just yet.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Here comes the first engine of wind. So he's getting rid of the Zeppelin and yeah. Well defended, Moon. Well defended. Never exposed either the expansion or the main base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now Moon is taking the red spot. Scared Shishi away. There's no danger to him. No harm can be done by the Chinese. And I think Moon is reigning supreme over his opponent. Shishi has no answers. Like zero. No entangle. There is slow from the Dryad. He will catch some hits. But there's still a potion and everything. Claws plus 12. Oh, the Demon Hunter will be so happy about it. He doesn't have an orb, so additional damage is always appreciated. Finally, the tier 3 for Moon is done. And he has... Well, Shishi on 1,600 gold. He's mining more efficiently, but is he mining better? I doubt it. 3 heal scrolls again for Moon. He is transitioning into bears. Is he killing some units? I mean, it's so many Dryads. Two heal scrolls for Shishi this time. It's not Echo Owls anymore, where he was struggling so hard to find the items in the shop. His Demon Hunter is well equipped again. Ancient Django of Endurance, Boots of Quartalas, Orb. That's all you need. And staffs, obviously. Okay, the first hippos are here. No Chimera Roost yet. He just wants to get rid of the Zeppelin. No counter expansion by Shishi. He's still at 49 food. If Moon decides to attack with his 80, it's done. 1-0 upgrades. A very, very passive play here by both. 1,000 gold remaining in the gold mines in the main. Shishi has a big and hard-hitting melee army. Moon has a big, slowing range army. In theory, if he kites well, there's no chance that Shishi can win this. But this is not theory craft. This is Warcraft. I like how Shishi is adapting to the game of Low Light and constantly scouts for Chim Roosts. Because that is the natural counter to his bear play. It just takes time. And now he has an orb on the demon. Where are his hippos? There are none. Idling here. Shishi's not investing into a second expansion because he knows that the main gold mines are about to run dry, so he can easily walk over. He has Nature's Blessing. Moon's Tree of Eternity will just work as either a backup expansion or a meat shield.
A town is under siege.
Alright, there we are. There we are. Double Chimera Roosts. Moon's patience is over. He's banking. Scouting for an expansion. Sees, alright, there is none. And now all Moon needs is time. Shishi knows about this now. 3 heal scrolls for the Korean. 2 for the Chinese. But he has to do something. He cannot allow Moon to go for Chims. Or he goes for the counter, but I don't see an Engine of Wind anywhere. Main gold mine for Shishi is down, by the way. 1,700 gold. I see. Proxy. Proxy wins. So the longer the game goes, the better it is for Shishi, weird as it sounds. Because in this gold mine, okay, we can't see it. 25,000 in, I guess.
A player's
20,000
forces are under attack.
Chimera roosts are finished, and Shishi is giving him so much time. Shishi is just giving him so much time because he's so greedy. 1, 2, 10 bears. He attacks now. He sees, alright, chimp production is at play. Hippos are coming though. But he does have at least some counter hippos, and his heroes are hitting hard. A game on a knife's edge, everybody! It's gonna be decided in a few minutes when the first player makes the move to attack. Tree of Eternity is here. Shishi will have some income in the future. 65 food versus 98. Moon is at max. Moon is at max and he is going to attack with Engine of Wind, with Chimeras. He still has the flute. Plus 9 damage. 2-1 upgrades. He feels safe. 100 food now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's only 69 for Shishi. He cannot take this fight. There are 3 hippos here versus 4. But of course there are a lot of dryads who also work as anti-air. I don't know how he's supposed to make it against all those dryads. Using the hippogriffs a bit to scout, sending them further down the road. And oh, small little mistake by both players actually. Little miss micro here. But he has so much wood shield. He has bears. He has the chimps. What can possibly go wrong? The hippos can go wrong. Here's the air fight, but he's focusing on the chimps alone. First one is dead. Second one about to fall. Will it? Oh yes, that investment did not pay off. The second chim is out of the fight, and now Moon is alone with his dryads and his bears and his demon hunter and his trees. What can they do? Staffed by Shishi so far, he's crawling forward. Moon lost 20 supply in this fight already. First heal scroll, level 5 on the demon hunter. But Shishi, a level 5.5 already, but he's down to 60. Focusing Moon's demon hunter here, maybe. Yeah, Invo Potion as the safety mechanism. Nice staff by Moon. Heal scroll being used as well. Level 5 on the Dark Ranger. Getting rid of this bear. There are 2 more. And oh my god, the skeletons are doing a nice little job here. Moon has to be careful about this first heal. There are no range attacks for Shishi. And that's breaking his neck at the moment. But he's diving in. Heal scroll being used again. Slow on his first hero. But he's able to survive. And he's scaring Shishi away with 74 versus 47. Moon is portaling out. So that push did not go as expected. Shishi with a nice defense, but how can he follow things up? His expo is still up, but Moon is mining for a nice 10k gold. Can Metamorphosis make the difference if he kills a little more? He has to rely on the ultimate, I guess. 2 heal scrolls again. Will we see the Invo Potion? I bet we do. Yeah, there it is. He needs it. He needs it so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 bears once again for Moon. On the other side, yeah, the army looks ridiculous. Ridiculously small for Moon. Will he put the nail on the coffin now? Will he advance into the winner bracket against Romantic? Wood shield is gone. And Shishi is at 55 food, but 12 of the supply is completely useless. Or is it 8? I don't know. Or 10. Whatever. But the hippogriffs, they can't attack anything here. And if he gets rid of them, Moon will counter with chimeras. That's the big problem. He's going for the tree with the bear, now shifting the focus. Dispel on the silence here. Moon is losing the first bear. His demon hunter once again in problems. Shishi is trying to go for the hero kill here, but he needs to kill the units to get closer to level 6. Heal scroll being used, staffed by Shishi to save the bear, but for how long? Moon is losing another bear, and the Demon Hunter is down again. There is one more heal scroll to save that hero, but the melee war was won by Shishi. Now it's time to get rid of the range. Dark Ranger in problems, very, very close to level 6. There is level 6. He can sell unit. He can overtake units now, but will he survive? Will he survive? No, he won't. That was Fog Lightning, and here is Metamorphosis for Shishi. Is he turning this game around with the ultimate? We have splash damage, we have chaos damage. That is working so well against the Dryads, but he wants this Demon Hunter to be dead before he arrives at level 6. Mana burn, the right clicks, everything, but it's not enough. The Demon Hunter is not attacking here at the moment, but Moon is kind of falling apart. 54 food versus 40, and the duration of Metamorphosis is so big. He just runs away, catching the Naga now. Oh boy, the Moonwells provide some healing, but not too much. In the meantime, there is no slow anymore, so he can't get rid of that Demon Hunter, which he so desired. And the ultimate seems to be gone, and then the ultimate is gone for 2 minutes. Is he reviving the Dark Ranger already? Yes.
Town is under siege.
90 seconds before she's back. Shishi is defending like Chelsea London when they won the Champions League. Incredible. Zappers? Moon has 2 zappers. Will this be scouted? Shishi needs repair. Will it be enough though? It's a Tree of Eternity, 7 armor. Oh boy.
A player's forces are under attack.
No scouting anymore. The Wisp is gone. Metamorphosis has a cooldown of 120 seconds. That's the timing window Moon has to use. That's the timing window that Shishi has to overcome. And he does so by stealing heal scrolls. At least one. Yep, there it is. Invo potion as well? No, he bought the Invis to get some info. Moon, this game is sliding out of Moon's hands. The problems now are the Dryads. What's the army of Shishi? 4 bears, 5 bears again. Is this the right answer?
A town is under siege.
2 upgrades. That's the zappers, but he didn't kill. He didn't kill a single Moonwell. Was it just distraction? Oh! Dark Ranger's getting caught off guard, but Demon Hunter saves her. Now here's the Demon Hunter to pick up the pieces from the Moonwells. First one is dead, second one, but he won't get the third one. Shishi is not supply stuck. It just cancelled some healing. And I highly doubt it was worth it. Of course it was planned to go for the Tree of Eternity and then follow up by attack. But if you're stuck in the main base, that is something you can't do. So 7,000 gold remaining versus 15,000. 2.5 times as much gold for Shishi as Moon has. Fog Lightning again. The Dark Ranger is struggling so hard. But of course Charm can do some magic. Especially if you're low on gold. One of the best ultimates in the entire game. Get a unit for free. Steal a unit from your opponent. It's not the shiniest Knight of Mirror that we've ever casted, but it's so close. It's so goddamn close. 75 food for Moon again. He's trying to get this spy hippos out of the game, but he's not committing too much to it. The big problem is that his Demon Hunter is not level 6 and he's quite far away from it. Shishi at 56. He's using a lot of staffs to keep the Dark Ranger healthy. It's not night. Oh, it's just turned morning, by the way. So there won't be any more moon juice than this. And Shishi's getting ready for the attack. Is he overcommitting? Should he attack here? We see Metamorphosis. Moon is willing to attack against the ultimate. Moon is willing to fight against the ultimate. Is this the wisest choice? I don't know. Bear has been overtaken by Charm. But his Demon Hunter once again dropping so low. There's no item on him. No heal scroll. No invo potion. No nothing. Metamorphosis taking some hits. But Moon has to be so careful. He has to leech experience here and stay passive throughout the entire fight. And you see the splash damage working for Moon. For Shishi. Level 6 on the Naga as well. Will we see Tornado? There it is! Tornado doing damage and cycloning. Limiting the damage. And the Dark Ranger, no, the Demon Hunter is slowed, is being attacked. And one more hit and he's dead. But no! There it is! Moon, Demon Hunter down. Level 7 on Shishi. And it looks like we will get a third game in this series. What an amazing comeback by the Chinese. Moon is losing unit after unit. He will get that bear, even without boots. And all of a sudden, the most decorated Warcraft player of all time is down to 54. Oh. What's Moon's answer now?
A player's forces are under attack.
More sustainability on the Demon Hunter is a must, but here comes Frost Arrow and right clicks by the staff on the Dark Ranger. He can do some magic with Charm to steal the bears, but what's his answer against this Demon Hunter with plus 24? Shishi is playing this a little smarter, always in lower upkeep than Moon. He's making more of his gold than Moon does. Because he knows his Demon Hunter is basically an entire army. So he can afford that. Moon got the Invo Potion, Moon got a Scroll. For Shishi we have nothing. Dark Ranger scouts it now. Will he be going for the attack? Charm and staff, nice combo. But yeah, he gets away with that demon. There's a chance for Moon if Shishi stays too greedy. And he catches him off guard when he's about to push. Or when he's about to push into upkeep. He's getting ready for the ultimate with a mana potion. Of course he has to use a lot. If he spams mana burn, he might be able to deny him the ultimate. But he needs 2 mana burns before the fight ensues. There it is, first one. Very, very passive play by Moon, by both actually. And yeah, Shishi's doing all the right calls. He can just idle. I mean, he has safe gold income for 20 minutes? No, not really, but 15 minutes? Oh, the mana burn trades for Moon weren't that good. Shishi remains with 100. Of course, no one wants to attack into the opponent in space anymore, because some healing can make such a big difference. So they playing 2-on-2 Dota at the moment. I think the Zeppelin cannot be charmed because he's mechanic. But I don't know. Moon is trying it again with Chimeras. He needs to position them the super duper well. But it can work. It can work. 3-2 upgrades for Shishi. 3-1 for Moon. And he's getting ready. Where's the second Chimera? Did he cancel it? He's playing the Dryads to get more info on the map. Moon is going for the attack. He tried it once. It failed. Will it work this time? There is mana for Metamorphosis. Oh, a charm being used. Very nice. Reju immediately. Nice Zeppelin micro by Shishi. But there is no repair. There is no repair for the Chinese. And he's losing the Tree of Eternity. Town Portal out by Moon. Like a surgeon. Eliminating the gold income from Shishi. The reaction was way too late. Way too late. And now he needs to do something. Now he needs to do something, and now Moon can defend with a Chimera with 3 upgrades. 1,800 left. Immediate counter push by Shishi. 57 food versus 77, but we have the ultimates. We have a Zeppelin. We have the natural counter to Chims. It's not looking that horrible for Shishi. Here we have it. Chimera, immediately turning over the bear. We have the ultimate. The silence was a little too late and the Chim is gone in split seconds. Now it's down to the bear fight. There comes Tornado and providing some damage at least, but it's not the best ultimate of all time. Demon Hunter of Moon dropping low. There is still the mana potion. He's waiting for level 6, and here we have it. Metamorphosis versus Metamorphosis. Silence on all the bears of Shishi. Moon, can he overcome this? I think so. The numbers for Shishi are dwindling, and the Demon Hunter of Moon, is he dying in Metamorphosis form? I doubt it. Yes, he's scaring Shishi away, and this might have been the win. This might have been the win for the legend. Shishi playing so well on Amazonia, but now he's facing 75 food without income. Oh. No army anymore for the Chinese. He has a Dryad. Period. GG. Moon 2, Shishi 0. Let's see the end of this game again. On the Chinese stream, let's see the reaction of Moon. What a nail biter. What a nail biter. And yeah. He sits back in his chair, relaxing a little. Oh my god, he does look exhausted. But with all the experience of 13 years of professional Warcraft, the 5th race did it! Shishi played a lot better on map 2 than he did on map 1. Almost made it happen. Always had the answers until the final 2 pushes of Moon. The one where he almost lost the entire game because he was a little overconfident and didn't estimate or did not the right calculation against the Metamorphosis. And then the one that was a genius going for the bears, but of course late reaction by Shishi that cost him the game in the end. Oh boy, what a game, what a Night Elf Mirror. And we will follow it up with a 2-on-2 tournament. We have WFZ and Yumiko versus Molly and I don't know how to pronounce him. Meng or something. Let's call him Meng. But yeah, this will take some time. And the plan for tomorrow is then winner bracket final, Moon versus Romantic. One of those two will advance to the playoffs. And the loser bracket semifinal of Shishi versus Safe. And the winner of that game will face Romantic in the loser bracket final for the second spot in the tournament. And we have some recap here of the game. Here comes the creep check of Moon. That was when everything went down the drain for Shishi. I mean, he chased the heroes so bad. He wanted that Demon Hunter dead. In the meantime, Moon with all his ranged units did some nice kiting here, tanking it all with the Demon Hunter. And in the end, that was a problem. That was good so far by Shishi, I guess, because he killed the Demon Hunter. But then when he chased the Dark Ranger and all the Dryads reigned supreme over the remaining army, that was a mistake, I guess. So yeah, Dryads killing that bear, Dryads killing the archer, and in the meantime, the Dryads save the Dark Ranger. And things spiraled out of control. So the next fight was Shishi bringing it. And yeah, the first Chimera push, and he ripped the Chims into pieces in like seconds, and that was level 6 in the Demon Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. Or was he level 5 there? I'm not too sure. But yeah, the Wood Shield did good for Moon for a good period of time. Level 5 it was, alright. So the mass amount of Dryads could take over the bears, but the hero focus of Shishi saved him here, forcing that Demon Hunter back. And so Moon wasn't able to kill the expansion at that point. Comes Fork Lightning, Mana Burn, and he had to get out. But yeah, second fight, second time where Moon had the better outcome. At least to a degree. Of course, he lost a lot of units here. Level 6 on the Dark Ranger, was it that? Yeah, where he saved the Dark Ranger. That was so good. The staff right on time. But then Metamorphosis. Oh, the staff wasn't in time, actually. Sorry. He killed the Dark Ranger there once he got level 6, so it cost a lot to get her back. And at that point of the game, I think once again the hero focus was wrong. Of course, he was trying to get the Demon Hunter, but against Rejuvenation without Dispel, it's so hard. So rather focus on the Dryads, lower the count of them, and get more experience. Might have been the better choice, but... yeah, then Charm against Metamorphosis. Was this the final fight already? Yeah, I think so. So the bear count for Moon was a little higher. The heal scrolls were on time against the Fork. Oh no, that was the second last fight with Tornado, where Moon almost lost it all. And was struggling to find experience on his Demon Hunter. That was so close. But he got it. So many hero kills of Shishi. At the end, worth nothing. And yeah, that was the move that won Moon the game. Or that cost Shishi the game. No repair whatsoever. No bears here. The repair way too late. Stupid stream lagging. Yeah, that was the decision. Shishi with a desperate move to go for... To go for the main gold mine of Moon, but he was prepared. And so he knew what was coming. Finally level 6, Metamorphosis, and everything was dying for Shishi at that point. Silence everywhere. So the Dark Ranger paid off at the end. Shishi was trying to get the counter hero kill here, but that was it. So we're gonna show the 2-on-2 here. WFZ and Yumi versus Molly and Meng, whatever. I have some 2 hours left to cast that for you. So we go into a small commercial break and we'll be right back with the start of the 2-on-2.